What does a cultist and a lawyer have in common? They both know their rights. Hello everybody, welcome back to Stoneblock 3. As you can see, I am currently in my reactor room, and there's a reason for that. So you noticed I'm wearing a hazmat suit, and you may have also noticed that this isn't what I built last time. What happened? It kind of blew up. So yeah, no, I ended up having to rebuild it. This whole area kind of got irradiated. So yeah, now whenever I'm here, I gotta wear this thing. It does look nice though, so yeah. And also, I also noticed that every time I leave and then come back, the fuel starts to drain, so I kind of have to unhook this and then hook it back up. So yeah, it's kind of annoying. Fortunately though, the radiation hadn't reached my house, and it doesn't look like it reached the auto mansion either, so I can keep my armor on now. Yay! Either way though, now that all of that is said and done, we can now work on today's missions, which is to get 2 more singularities, as well as work towards something else, if not actually do it. Okay, so the singularities I want to work towards today is the Emerald Cluster Singularity. This was the other one I wanted to do last video but didn't have time for, I promised. And the Train Track Singularity, which means we're actually gonna visit the Auto Mansion today. No tour yet, though. You have to wait. So the way you get Emerald Clusters, or clusters in general, is with these budding crystals. To get that, I need to get Emerald around a crystal catalyst, which fortunately I have all of those. And there we go. We have the budding crystal. I am going to need, I think, 8 more of these. Should be good. Thank you very much. All right, now that we got all those, whoops, we just need to go set up the area now. So let's go make that. So I decided to put it in this area over here, and this is actually where I've automated all these cooking pots and stuff like that. And the reason I did all this will be revealed at a later date. Don't you all worry, it's just that so you know why this is there. It's a lot of food automations that, you know, you can't really EMC. So we'll discuss that at another time. For right now, though, we just need to place all of these in a formation like so, and then on top of that we can put a dark pedestal and a watch of flowing time. So yeah, then that whole thing is done, and the moment I turn that on, it all grows instantly. There we go. That will be that portion of it completely done. The only thing is I'm only going to be harvesting from this bottom set of 9. So now that that portion's done, we can get on to the better bits. So what I'm going to need is, I can get rid of that now. I'm going to need a builder, which is this thing right here. You saw it earlier. And then I'm also going to need a shape card. Now, the thing is, it's going to need to be a quarry, so it does it like that. I don't know if I need both of these or just one, but we will see. And I can just place that right there, and there we go. It is going to need power, but we can figure that out in a second. I do need to make sure of something, though, because there is one thing that I had been curious about. So, if I break this, it just gives me straight emeralds. Okay, so it needs to be a silk touch quarry. I don't have one of those yet, so we need to make that. So yeah, we got all the stuff here. This is the crafting recipe, so then we put that in, and there we go. We have a silk quarry. I don't know if it needs to be a clearing silk quarry or if it just needs to be a regular one, but we will find out in a second. So now I need to select the first corner being this one, and the second corner being that one. So yeah, now only these blocks here should be gotten rid of, unless they aren't, and in which case that means I did something wrong. I probably am going to want this on redstone mode active, which means I'm going to need to grab another timer. And just to be safe, I'll also want a repeater, just so that if I need to reduce the time, I can. There we go. We put that there and then put that there. Oh, that is backwards. It needs to be facing it. There we go. Okay, good. Now it's working properly. I don't want this doing it yet, though, so we've got to take that away for now. Then we take a flux point on this side, and then put it like that, and there we go. Now it has all of its power. I do also need to put a chest on here, which will probably be an ender chest, but we just need to use a regular chest for now, just to make sure that this thing works properly. So all you need to do is put that there, and then it should already be done. So I put this here, and it should be working. Oh! Why did it replace it with dirt? So, I mean, it definitely worked, but I'm wondering if, since that dirt symbol is there, maybe whenever it does that, it replaces it with dirt. Because the other thing I have is a clearing quarry. So, yeah. Maybe it needs to be a clearing silk quarry then, which I literally just need to surround this thing in glass. Okay. Alright, there we go. So now I have a clearing silk quarry. So let us do this again. Replace all of that. Okay, yeah, and I probably did need to do that, so we put that in there. And hopefully it'll break the dirt. So let's put that there. Yes, it has. Okay. That is good. But it looks like it might be breaking... Oh, wait, I didn't turn that back on. Okay. And it looks to be doing well. Oh, wait, no, it's getting the smaller ones. I need to reduce it. That looks like it's giving it enough time. Okay, it's definitely giving it enough time. So 2 ticks is going to be where it's at. Okay, so now we turn that off then. I can probably discard these ones entirely. Good thing I have a bunch of trash cans over here, because for some reason the bulls like to shoot out of their pots. Anyway, so once I'm ready to set up the singularities, I will replace this thing with an ender chest, and then that'll pump it straight into its own thing. So yeah, that's the emerald cluster thing done. It's much simpler than the rest, but it's actually kind of cool. And the reason I put it in here is because these chunks are already loaded, and I don't want to load too many more chunks so that way it doesn't cause lag, so I want to reduce that as much as possible. Now it is time for the train track one. Alrighty, so the way we make train tracks is also fairly simple. You just need one of these slabs. I'm going to use andesite because that's EMCable. I'll probably need to make one first though. And then you just press in an iron nugget twice or a zinc nugget, and then you push it down. So yeah, I already have like all of this here, so then I can just like connect another one to one of these, and it should be good like that. Alrighty, and there we go. That is this whole thing set up. Now I just need to pump all of those things at the ready. So the way I'm going to do that will probably be with another EMC link.
Later.
Alright, so now I've got the EMC link set up. So now those things are set to be iron nuggets. And then I am going to need one more. I'm not sure if these funnels will work on a link. Ah, well, good time to test out now. Put that there for a placement block. And then we put the EMC link there. And then I can just break this. Okay, so then we set this thing to export the andesite slabs. And after that, we put this funnel on here to see if it works. It does. Okay, uh-oh, crap. Okay, well, now we know it works. I already got 8 train tracks. Okay, now I need to set up another ender chest. Alright, so now I want to put this one completely polar from the other one. So we put this here, and then we can put this ender chest on that, and then I want to make this one all orange, just because, you know, why not? Then I put this funnel here, and then once I put the other one, this will be completely done. So, yeah, that's completely finished. All of these things are completely done, and once I get these things hooked up to their singularities, they should be completely good. Yes, look at it go. I could have as many trains if I wanted to. Unfortunately, I'm not doing that. Okay, so now I need to get back home really quickly so that way I can, you know, fix all of this as soon as possible. Alrighty, now we just put those there. I had already placed all the pipes so that I wouldn't run into all those problems I had before with the pipes connecting and all that. And then I can just turn those to there, and they should start obtaining all of their stuff. Yes, they are. Okay, that is good. I do want to put some upgrades in those, though, but other than that, those 2 singularities, they're not completely automated. And I also had some extra emerald clusters on me, so yeah, no, that is all good. Alrighty, so now that all of that is done, we can get into the other thing that I want to start working towards today, and hopefully be able to do. So, in here, in the advancement book, back in the blood magic category, there are these rituals. There's a specific ritual that I'm wanting to do, not just to be able to, you know, complete this advancements, but also so that way I can get another singularity. Probably not this video, though. And that's this ethereal slate. And the way I get that is with a tier 5 blood altar. Now, a lot of the ingredients I need to get said tier 5 are in another dimension. The way I get to that is with rituals. So, let's get started. So, in order to complete this thing, I'm going to need ritual stones, the master ritual, and all of these things. So, to get ritual stones, I'm going to need reinforced slate, which means I need blank slates, which means I'm going to need to automate slate production, which I mean, I kind of had to do before, but now it's even more pressing that I do so. The normal way that I would make slates is like, you'd put a stone in there, and then, you'd sacrifice a bunch of mobs that I have over there with this cursed dirt. I should probably just have that there, and then, yeah, that would be how that's done. But since this needs to be automated, I can't do it like that. So I'm wondering if I can use a dispenser with the dagger inside of it. Will that kill them, allowing for the blood altar to be used? Okay, there we go. We have it in there now, and now we can put the dagger in. So then I just put this back here, and now normally we'd have to wait for mobs to spawn, but this way I can just, flip that time thing, and then it'll work. But I also need a lever to turn this on first to see if it works. Okay, so then let's turn that on. And yeah, there we go. Ooh. It does not work like that. Oh, shoot, there goes my dagger. Well, that happened. Okay, but at the very least, now I know that I can't automate it like that. There's definitely got to be a way. It's just not going to be like that, so I'll probably figure that thing out at some other time. But that's not going to deter me, because I do still need to get these things ready. And I'm actually going to need 36 of these ritual stones, plus 4 more for the master ritual stone. So I'm going to need 40 of these in total, which means I need 40 of these reinforced slates. Which shouldn't be a problem. I'm just going to need to, kill a lot of mobs. Actually, I could probably semi-automate this now that I think about this. Yeah, give me a second to set something up. I think I have an idea.
1 minute, 37 seconds later.
Alrighty, yeah, there we go. That thing should be completely done now. All I did for this kind of semi-automation was I attached 2 chemical chests to 2 pipes, and this one has stone blacklisted, and then once I can make the first tier slate, because I need the second tier one, I can then blacklist that. So yeah, no, that should be good then. So now let us pump the stone in here, turn this on, and let the madness begin. Slaughter everything, sacrifice it for our lords. This is beautiful. This is truly beautiful.
Much later.
Alrighty, through a lot of trial and error as well as wasted time, we finally have everything we're going to need. So now we just need to, well, not really everything that we're going to need, but still, it's definitely more than enough. So we just take all that like that. And there we go. Now we have all 40 of these ritual stones. And then I take just 4 of them like that. And there we go. We have the master ritual stone. That is that portion done. Now there is the 2 others from this one, which is to make all of these inscription things. I need all of them, but fortunately, each of them only costs 1,000 LP, and it's all EMCable stuff. So I really just need to make these things once. So I need a gas tier, magma cream, a block of lapis, and some obsidian. Alrighty, I have everything, and overall I should only need 4,000 for this first part, so time to start pricking my finger again. And the reason I'm doing this instead of sacrificing things is because we've run into an issue. Because of my descended level from this thing, the mobs can see me, and the creepers tend to blow up. Oh no! So yeah, that's not been fun at all. I forgot to stop this thing. Alright, so then we just gotta make all these things drain, and then they should have their inscriptions. And then while that's going, the other thing that I'm going to need is going to be this weak activation crystal, which needs all of this. Actually, I probably should have made that earlier. Either way, though, now we've got the air one, so I'm going to make the rest of these off screen, as well as that one thing, and then we should be almost done for now.
2 very boring minutes later.
Alrighty, there we go. I have everything from that one. So the next thing I'm going to need is this ritual diviner, which needs 4 diamonds, a stick, and all 4 of those things. Now, I'm concerned if it'll use it up or if I'll get to keep them, so we are about to see. And besides, they're also easy to get, so it doesn't matter all that much. But we just gotta put all of them into formation. Keep going around the clock until I get it right. And there we go. Now we have the ritual diviner, and it did indeed use them up. That is unfortunate. Hopefully, though, maybe I don't really need them after all. I just need to get this on the proper one, being The hidden realm. There we go. Okay, so I need to set up a new area really quickly, and then we should have this whole thing finished soon enough. Don't you all worry.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Alrighty, the area's all done now, and thanks to basically the guidebook to this whole mod, I've been able to visualize it, so I knew exactly how big I need this thing to be. So, right there in that center block, we put the Master Ritual Stone. And now, I'm pretty sure I should be able to just right-click this until it reaches completion, yes, and it automatically dyes everything. There we go. That is the whole ritual completed. Everything is here and ready, but I'm pretty sure that there was something else that I'm forgetting, but we'll see what happens. So, I'm pretty sure now, if I use this, you feel a push, but it's too weak to perform this ritual. Ooh. Yeah, I'm definitely forgetting something. Okay, right here it says I do need a weak activation crystal, but it says 80,000 LP.
Eventually.
Okay, so I actually figured out what I did wrong. So apparently there's this thing called a blood network, which kind of connects to your, blood orbs. So the way that this is actually supposed to work is I put that in there, and then I need another dagger. Okay, so and then if I were to prick my finger on this, it would then drain into the blood orb. Now, I'm pretty sure if I use my division sigil, wherever that is, here it is right here. So rather than just, holding it over to this to see what tier I'm at, if I right click it, yeah, it shows how much I currently have inside of my network. So wait, can I just, okay, if I take this out and then just pump it directly into the orb, would it then show that? Okay, yeah, it does change it, but it's kind of a little bit inefficient, so yeah, I may have to turn this thing back on and hope that it doesn't blow up again. So I need about, I think it was like 30,000 or something. Okay, and the ritual, it says I need 80,000, so I need this thing full 8 times. Alright, I'll see you when that's all ready.
Much later.
Alrighty, there we go. I am now at 80,000. So now that I have all that, this should now work. A rush of energy throws to the ritual. Yes! Look at it! It's all completed! Oh my gosh, there's so much smooth stone. I'm gonna need to make this look pretty at some point, but for right now, this should be good. So this is the portal. It doesn't look like it, but if I was to right-click on it... Ooh, I sincerely hope there's a way back. There we go. Now we're in the new place. Holy crap, it's dark. I'm gonna need to put a flare there, but yeah, no, there we go. Ooh! And we have 3 different keys. Okay, normally you need 4 of these. Actually, I'm pretty sure I can craft these too. Yeah, this iron key, let's see. Yeah, I can. I just need an imbued slate, which is the 3rd tier. I'd rather not do that. Okay, so there's 2 things that I'm going to need out of all of this, and that's going to be this this saturated tau, or just the regular tau and turn it saturated. And know how to do that. And then there's also this thing called demonite. I need to find some of that. So hopefully it should be here. There's a few doors and I can only unlock 3 of them. So let's choose door number 1. Let's see what's behind you. Oh dear. Hi, how are you? Hello. Why do you have a diamond sword? Okay, I'm definitely gonna need to break some stuff. Now, where is this spawner? It's gotta be around here somewhere. Found the spawner. Whoop. Oh, no, you all don't. No, you don't. Hopefully that was the only spawner. I'm gonna lace a torch in here just in case, because it's still very dark. Okay, let's see what we can find in here. There's a lot of diamonds and stuff. A golden apple, sure. I don't really care about most of these, because I am looking for those things in specific, and I cannot waste my time on anything else. Ooh, here we go. We got the towel. Yes, that is what I was looking for. Okay, well, at least one of the things I was looking for. And it doesn't look like there's anything underneath here. This is actually a little nice hut. More tau. Okay, there we go. That should be good for that portion of it. I do still need to find demonite, though. But I don't even know where I would begin looking for that. So that is rather unfortunate. But there are 2 more doors that I can unlock, though. So let's explore these ones. Oh. Oh no. Okay, so I found like this farm room, but I mean, it's not much to it. There's a lot of ritual stones, But there's not much more than that. I am going to need to deal with this fire. That's not pleasant. Ooh, wait, yes, here we go. I got the saturated ones. Yes! Oh my goodness, that is beautiful. But unfortunately, it doesn't look like I'm finding any demonite. Well, I guess now we can use our third key, and this will be this same dimension. So if I ever need to come back with another key, I can do that. So here we go, door number 4. Ooh, what are we looking at in here? Actually, this looks pretty cool. Why are so many things just disappearing around me? Oh. Oh dear. Okay, there is definitely another spawner here. Found it. There we go. Alright, that one's done. Ooh, Demon Will. I don't really need that one right now, but yeah, no, that's pretty cool. We got some lingering potions all around. That's good stuff. Well, unfortunately, that was my last key, and the only way I'm going to be making another one is if I make myself an imbued slate. So that'll definitely take me a bit to get everything with that, and I'm already going to reveal everything in a second, so let's just head on back. Alrighty, well, we didn't get the Demonite, but we did get the Tau, and there is a very particular reason for that. So, with the saturated Tau, once I get this thing called the Alchemical Reaction Chamber, which also needs an imbued slate, I can then make this weak blood shard, which I can then make these large bloodstone bricks. The reason for that is so that way I can get this thing up to a tier 4, and the reason I needed the Demonite was to get these Hellforged blocks to put into these corners to get this up to a tier 5. And with the tier 5, I would then be able to get the is that ethereal? I'm going to say ethereal. The ethereal slate, which would then allow me to get the singularity. Now, obviously, I'm not going to be able to do that just yet, and then I'd also still have to find a way to automate all of this. But still, the progression towards that was much, much appreciated. So I'm going to need to figure all of this out, and I'm definitely going to need to, clean up a little bit. But yeah, no, that was still a pretty good thing. I like going through that eviction, and I am going to make this whole thing look pretty. And to my knowledge, once I open up all the doors and clear out everything, this should give me like a whole different one, or it'll just be completely destroyed. I'll have to do it all over again. One or the other. So hopefully I can get everything behind that last door. Now that that is completely done, we can just go in here and open up what advancements we have made today. So, ooh, another sigil. Okay, but this is actually a bunch of pretty decent stuff. So yeah, no, that's not bad. So with all that, the only thing left to do today will be opening up today's chance cube. Yes, it is the time of the day where I open up a chance cube, risking my life and limb for all of your entertainment. So let us see how this works. Do not open it with the guitar this time. I learned from last one. Okay? But is it a lie? Is what a lie? It just says in the chat, but is it a lie? Well, that was anticlimactic. Alrighty then. I gotta be honest here, that was even more anticlimactic when just nothing happened at all. It just says, but is it a lie? It doesn't even give me a cake. I would have at least appreciated a cake. I could deal with that. Oh, jeez. Well, anyways, with all that being said, don't forget to like and subscribe and check out my last Stoneblock video. Bye-bye!